We congratulate the Turkish people for their participation in yesterday's parliamentary elections. Although we understand the official election results will be announced in the coming days, early indications suggest the elections reflect the will of over 50 million Turkish citizens who exercise their right to vote, as well as the enduring vitality of Turkey's democracy. The United States looks forward to working with the newly elected parliament and with the future government. As a friend and NATO ally, we are committed to continuing our close political, economic, and security cooperation.
The statement that you shared with us at the top regarding the elections in Turkey.
Yes.
Did the Secretary call someone from the Ankara administration since yesterday after the election results?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't made any phone calls to foreign counterparts in the last day or so.
It's obviously, after these results, the AKP will not be able to form a government by its own. And how do you think this new political landscape will affect the U.S.-Turkish cooperation in terms of the regional issues and bilateral relations? I mean, instead of one single-party government, what will be your assessment of coalition government?
Well, I'm not going to do an assessment of Turkish domestic politics and of the election that just happened. The official results have not been announced yet. I understand they'll be released in the coming days. So I'm not going to speculate about the results of the election. But what is clear is that the United States, Turkey is a NATO ally. The United States has a strong relationship with Turkey, and we are going to continue working closely with Turkey and with the next government that's formed. The government that's currently in place, led by Prime Minister Davutoglu, will remain in a caretaker capacity, as I understand it, until a new government is formed. So we will continue working with Turkey in this interim period, and then also with a new government once it's formed. But we'll let that process take its course.
In 2011, after the elections, the first statement that you made, it was you were applauding the fair and free elections in Turkey, and you were applauding the Turkish people to conduct such an election. Do you have such an assessment this time?
Well, I think there was an OSCE election observation mission in Turkey, and if I understand correctly, their preliminary report reported that fundamental freedoms were generally respected, and there will be a final report released in the coming weeks. So, we certainly have spoken out, as I said at the top, about over 50 million Turkish citizens who exercise their right to vote, and this is an indication of the strength of Turkey's democracy. Yes, go ahead, Namo.
Yeah. Thank you. A pro-Kurdish party, HDP, as you know, which also represents other long marginalized minorities in Turkey, has for the first time in history made it to the parliament. Is this a significant event from the U.S. perspective?
Again, I'm not going to do an analysis of the election results from here. The official results have not even been certified. So I'm not going to get into an analysis. But I think what I said to Tolga about the strength of Turkey's democracy and the high turnout stands.